Are you serious? The blizzard, the blast, the biblical proportion, the Boston. Is this snowstorm Nemo? Well, folks, a lot of people are out of power up in the Northeast. And I mean over 650,000 homes, approximately 2 to 2.5 million people. Now, what I want to do now is give you a 1.5 minute update from the Weather Channel, and then I've got some more information to share with you right now. So here we go, the Weather Channel update for the next minute and a half.
And again, north, going toward Boston and New England, temperatures are a lot colder there. The snow is a drier variety. With the winds we expect throughout the day, that is going to continue to cause blizzard-type conditions there. I'm still looking at an additional 5 to 8 inches of snow across the region. And once again, as I indicated, the blizzard conditions, tonight the conditions begin to improve because the snow ends. But unfortunately, that blowing snow is going to continue to cause drifting and really icing up the roadways. Tough travel on those open roads. We're just taking a look at the regional radar here once again to give you an idea as to how this system continues to progress across the area. We've got a narrow band of very heavy snow here right along the coast. It's really impacting Maine right now, and the southern end of that band is just cutting through Boston, just got through the area where you're getting a brief break in the action right now. You can see the western edge here is starting to deteriorate or decrease a little bit, and when you get down toward New York, just off the edge here, we see how the snow is pretty much ended in that area. But here's where I'm still concerned, and let's zoom in on this a little more closely. In the Boston area, just to the west of you, you can see a little heavier snowfall here. The blue colors that are in these bands right here, this could still work its way eastward, and that's why we still have significant snow in place for this portion of New England, and of course right up the coast into Maine. Portland, again, gusting over 45 miles an hour at times.
All right, folks. So there you have
Get out here, Revere
the
Beach.
situation. The snow is unbelievable, as we were showing you on the band there. And again, we'll show this was at 8 p.m. This was 12 minutes ago, 8 a.m. on this Saturday, March the 9th, 2012. And there is the bands there. So this storm is still not only been devastating, but it's extremely, extremely violent, high winds, still a ton of snow to go. If you think it's over, oh no, there's still a ton of snow to go. Let me give you an update. The winter storm Nemo has dropped more than 3 feet of snow in parts of Connecticut overnight and continues to hurl blizzard conditions from Massachusetts to Maine as the sun began to break early this morning on February the 9th, 2013. We got hammered in Boston, said the Weather Channel's Jim Cantor, who had been reporting from the city through the thick of the storm. Boston's Logan Airport is measuring 22 inches this morning as of 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, also, the road crews have just done a great job around here trying to make some sense of the highway, but Nemo has created nightmare road conditions across New England. The entire state of Connecticut is closed. Let me say that again. I've never heard this before, ever, that an entire state has closed every road in the state, but the governor of Connecticut has done that. Also, their statewide driving bans remain in effect for Massachusetts. Also, meanwhile, police in Suffolk County, New York, say a nightmare scenario was playing out early Saturday morning, as they estimate about 100 cars are stranded along the Long Island Expressway and nearby frontage and side roads. Think about this. And that's after people were told, do not even be on the road. And still you have 100 cars stranded. Approximately 650,000 homes and businesses are without power and without heat. From New Jersey to Maine as of 8 a.m. Saturday morning, February the 9th. New York, yes, has 60 to 100 cars stranded along the Long Island Expressway. Also, hurricane force gale winds are being reported in Suffolk County, New York. Also, 28 inches of snow in East New York. Also, a 74-year-old man died after being struck by a car. The driver told the police she just lost control of her car and hit him. Also, in New York City, the snow has stopped falling there temporarily, but they have received 10 inches of snow in Upper Manhattan, 12 inches of snow in the Bronx, New York, and 11.4 in Central Park. Mayor Bloomberg continues to urge residents to call 311 for any weather-related problems. Use 911 only for life-threatening emergencies. Also, there's been 100 extra ambulances that are on duty now. But how are they going to get to you? How are they going to get to you? In Massachusetts, 400,000 customers are without power. Cape Cod shelters are open at high schools in Sandwich and South Yarmouth and Eastham and Falmouth after a flood warning has now been issued. Folks, in the next 2 hours, the high tide is coming in. I repeat, Massachusetts, the high tide is getting ready to hit at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Along the coastline areas, you are very susceptible to extreme flooding. Why? Because the winds are coming at between 30 and 50 miles an hour right now. With the high tide coming and approaching, you are looking at near small tropical storm situations, and you throw the snow on top of that, and the frigid temperatures that are coming in behind it, and you have the perfect storm scenario. Not a good situation. Snow reports 25 inches of snow in Templeton, Massachusetts. 22 inches of snow in Worcester. The entire state of Massachusetts is under a state of emergency. Also, there's a 5,000 National Guard troops could be working the state in the area. Folks, there's also 21.8 inches of snow at Logan International Airport. The entire airport is closed. Amtrak is canceling service today between New York City and Boston. Also, there are shelters being set up. These are just unbelievable snow amounts. New Jersey has over 2,000 customers without power and is in a state of emergency as well. Rhode Island has 187,000 customers without power. 24 inches of snow in Smithfield, Rhode Island. Connecticut, 38 inches of snow in Milford, Connecticut. Are you serious? Did you just say 38 inches of snow? What? All roads in the entire state are closed. 37,000 customers without power. New Hampshire, New Hampshire. The governor say just stay off the roads. It's a state of emergency. Just stay out of the way. Maine, 31.5 inches of snow in Gorham, Maine. 31.5 inches of snow in Gorham, Maine. 13,000 customers without power, and there's a 19-car pileup on I-295 in Falmouth, Maine. Folks, these are just some of the reports coming out right now. Again, it is a tragic situation as the snow is not over. As you can see it's still not over with high tide coming at 10 a.m. Stay away from the coast. Stay indoors. Stay off the roads. Try to stay warm. Are you serious? Somebody pray. Everybody pray for the entire northeastern part of America as it is completely under literally just overwhelmed by the blizzard called Nemo. I'm Pastor Paul Bagley, and we're praying for everybody up there. Believe me, in Jesus' name.